Hi there everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome to day 3 of the 2021 holiday card series. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos so far. If you're unfamiliar, you're going to see me in this face, makeup, hair, all of it for the next few weeks until I'm back on track in real time. Hand surgery, all the things. Listen to day 1 if you want to know. So in today's video, we are making our very first shaker card of the season. I am so excited. I love these kits from Queen & Co. And today we're using, I believe it's called the Be Merry kit. It's the one with the ornaments. My only issue with this kit is it didn't come with any of the shaker innards. I didn't realize that when it was ordered. So I do have some in my stash and you're gonna see me pull those out. I also have some other things in my stash that I've gotten from friends or have been left over from other kits, etc., etc. So I'm gonna walk you through how to create this fun shaker card. So yeah, let's head over to the craft table and we'll get started. So before we get started on today's card, I figured that you guys would like to see Roxy. It's been a while since she made an appearance. She has been a little needy lately, so she definitely wanted to spend most of her day on my desk, and I ended up buying her a new bed. We're going to try it out and see if she likes it. So as I mentioned, we are making a shaker card today and we're using this Be Merry kit from Queen & Company. Like I said, I didn't realize it at the time that it doesn't, I think they're called sprinkles. Is that what the insides are called? Anyway, it didn't come with any kind of embellishments. On the inside, it did come with the dies and some foam and the acetate in this paper pack. This paper pad is right up my alley. So I am bringing in some glitter cardstock. I have a red, I have a green, I have a pink, and I have a white. The red I knew I had some that was already like cut up. I didn't want to use a brand new whole piece because I just needed a little bit of it. I'm going to be using this piece of pink paper. I believe this is cotton candy from Simon Says Stamp. Don't quote me. Actually, that's silver cardstock. That's silver glitter paper, not white. What am I thinking? It's hard to see in this. So I'm going to cut out each one of those out of the glitter cardstock, and I'm going to run those through my Gemini. And then here's my paw print from Twiddler's Nook that is magnetic and holds all of my dies. You can find that over on Etsy, Twiddler's Nook. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the acetate that goes on the back of these, and I'm going to be using some Tombow Mono liquid glue to add these to the back. You could also use like glossy accents, glitter glue, some kind of glue. People talk about a glitter glue all the time and I don't know which one they're talking about, to be quite honest. My dots are a little big and I wanted to make sure that I got some on the thinnest part of those ornaments. So I went ahead and used, this is a brad setter. Okay, so I wanted to pick out my patterns, and like I've mentioned, I'm going to do the solid, and excuse me, I'm going to do the stripe, and then I'm going to do the back side of that, and then I'm going to bring in the pink, and it's all going to go on this cardstock. I honestly don't remember the name of this cardstock. I know it's from MFT, but I don't remember the name of it. So just going to get all of this adhered, and then it's going to go on to a red piece of paper that measures 4 1/4 by 11. I've scored it at 5.5. The pattern paper layer is 4 by 5 1/4, and then that green cardstock, or that turquoise cardstock is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. You guys know I always like to put a white layer on the inside of cards that are a little bit darker. So I've got a ton of white paper that I cut down to 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 1/4, and I have that in a bucket, and I just go ahead and keep those. Okay, so you guys will have to let me know. I didn't think about the background being pink and it not look like an ornament. Like it looks like the ornament is see-through. You guys have to let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. So I am bringing in the foam and I am adhering it where I want my ornaments to go. And this is so much easier than trying to glue everything, get everything together. You could also, if you had a back to the ornaments, you could also just add some glue to the back. I know they make dies that are solid for the back of these, but I figure it's just easier to either cut it out or adhere it directly to the card. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments down below. So I'm adding in some of the gray and the pink and then some red rhinestones from my stash. And then I'm going to peel off the top of the foam, and then we're going to go ahead and adhere the front of the ornaments. Now, I wish I had thought of this before I got to this point, but I wanted to bring in some thread and some baker's twine. So I have some red thread. Oh, first let's do the dots, but I'm going to bring in some red embroidery floss. If you guys remember a few months ago, I did a card for, it was like May actually, dang, it's been a while. I did a card for scrapbookpal.com where I used an embroidery hoop die and embroidered like that. So anyway, I wanted to add thread. So ideally I would have done this before I adhered everything, but all I did was lift up that cardstock just a little bit and then adhered this to the back with glue dots. And that worked out really, really well. And then I had some red and white baker's twine in my stash that I'm going to use to make little bows for the front of the ornaments. And this card turned out so stinking cute. There's no sentiment on this one. Number one, I mean, it's pretty much Christmas, right? And number two, I didn't really have a place to put one. You could always stamp on the inside, but you guys know I don't normally do that. Maybe I'll try to challenge myself and do that later in the card series, but as of right now, I haven't stamped on the inside of any of the cards I've made. It's just not something that I think to do. Plus, I want people to have enough room to write a note or something like that. I feel like a lot of times people either put in newsletters or something like that about what's happened with their family over the year, just to kind of catch up with people. And you could also include a photo. So yeah, that's it. That's it for day 3. We are moving right along. As I've mentioned, I think these cards will hopefully be available around October the 1st. So keep an eye out and an ear out for that. So yeah, but that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. I'll see you Wednesday for day 4. Bye for now.